Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Hernandez. I'm a summer naturalist here at the Dorothy Pico Nature Center, and today I wanted to talk to you about mimicry. What is mimicry? Mimicry is when two different species look similar. So it's like when your friend gives you the answers to your homework and they say, hey, can you change up some of the wording so it doesn't look the same? But really it looks the same. They know. So we have three different types of coloration mimicry. One of them is Batesian, we have Martensian, and then we have Malloran. Today we'll also be talking about behavioral because it's cool. The first one, Batesian, that's your basic queen. She likes to steal your t-shirt, kind of. So here we have the monarch butterfly. The monarch butterfly and the viceroy look very similar. So the monarch is your toxic or poisonous species. So the monarch doesn't kill its whoever ingested it. It instead makes them pretty sick. The viceroy, which is right here, is actually pretty tasty, and many species would prefer to eat this if they didn't know that it was a viceroy, not a butterfly. The small differences in the viceroy are the lines going across. It's very hard to see and you need to be up close. It is also a little bit smaller. So that is our basic mimicry. Our next type is the Malloran. Malloran is when the model and the mimic are both unpalatable or toxic. An example of this would be most species of bees looking like wasps. As we know, bees can also sting like wasps. So wasps are, especially yellow jacket wasps, they are black and yellow. And so are a lot of bees. So there are certain bees that can't sting, but they still have that black and yellow coloration, making them look quite similar to a yellow jacket. Some flies also have the black and yellow coloration to defend themselves away from predators. Our last coloration is Martensian. This is when a moderately poisonous species is mimicked by either a non-poisonous or a deadly species. Why would a deadly species mimic a moderately poisonous species? Well, because you can't learn when you're dead. You want these animals to know that you are toxic. They don't want to eat you. They can't learn that if, well, they already ate you and they're gone. So an example of this is false coral snakes, milk snakes, and mimic coral snakes. So the coral snakes themselves are the poisonous ones in that grouping. The next one, we'll be talking about behavioral. For our behavioral, we have our resident snake here, Walt. Walt is a fox snake. Fox snakes do this really cool thing where they vibrate their tail on vegetation beside them so that it sounds like it is a rattlesnake. So here's his tail. You can see there's no rattle on that. Oh, there's no rattle on that tail, but when rattled against the vegetation, he is able to sound like a rattlesnake. Hello, bud. Go that way. There we go. It's a little wiggly today. We also here little adventurous. Hello. Here I have an example of a rattlesnake. No, this snake is not real. Hello. Hello, buddy. So this is what a rattle would look like on a rattlesnake. Another snake that also vibrates the vegetation near them is a bull snake. We also have a bull snake, Becky. She is a lot larger than wall. And as you can see, the coloration here is different. So that would be different than the other type of mimicry that we've been talking about, like the Martensian and the Batesian or the Malloran. So these just mimic the behavior of the animal instead of looking like them. Alrighty. So I hope everyone learned a lot during this. Please join us next week as we have our summer naturalist, Denise, when she will do a Lunchbox naturalist also. Thank you.